The lesson of the unfinished painting and a stranger's smile. I spent 6 months, 6 long months, saving every spare dime from my shift at the garage to buy my daughter Chloe the professional artist kit she'd been dying for. We're talking the high-end 80-piece set, the kind with the real mahogany case and the sable brushes. When she opened it on her 16th birthday, she didn't even touch the brushes. She just looked at the brand name and sighed. Dad, these aren't the Series 7 ones. These are just fine. She didn't say thank you. She just asked if I still had the receipt so she could upgrade to the professional grade. My heart didn't just sink, it turned into a stone. The next morning, I was standing at the customer service counter of the art supply store, feeling like a complete failure. That's when I saw them. A young guy, maybe 19, and a little girl who couldn't have been more than 7. They were scouring the clearance bin for dried up markers and broken crayons. The little girl found a single, half-used tube of cerulean blue paint. Her eyes lit up like she'd found a diamond. Look, Leo, she whispered. I can finally finish this guy and Mommy's get well card. The boy checked the price tag. It was marked down to $2, and he bit his lip. He slowly reached into his pocket and pulled out a handful of nickels and pennies. He counted them twice, then, with a heavy shoulders, he shook his head. Not today, Birdie, he said softly. We gotta save that for the bus ride home from the hospital. The look on that little girl's face. It wasn't anger. It wasn't a tantrum. She just nodded, squeezed his hand, and said, It's okay. The sky can be white for now. I looked at the $300 mahogany box in my hands, then I looked at them. I walked over and tapped the young man on the shoulder. Excuse me, I said, trying to keep my voice steady. I actually just misordered this set for my niece. The store won't take it back because the plastic wrap is off, and I'd hate to see it sit in a closet. I held out the box. Their eyes went wide. I mean, dinner plate wide. Sir, we can't. That's worth a fortune, the boy stammered. I just smiled and tucked it under his arm. Consider it a gift from someone who forgot what a blue sky really looks like. Happy birthday to the little artist. I walked out before they could say another word. When I got to my truck, I called Chloe. I told her the kit was gone, and that tonight we weren't going to the mall. We were going to sit down and talk about what it means to be lucky. As I drove away, I saw them sitting on the curb. The little girl was holding a brush like it was a magic wand. And for the first time in a long time, I felt like I'd finally spent that money on something